See, these are his fans. Ugly ass, loser ass, overweight, chubby ass, auntie build having ass fucking people. Next up on the menu, we have Clavicular ruined his life for content. Now, Clavicular, he is an interesting case. He's one of those guys that are in the red pill crowd as well, who just basically just does outlandish, outrageous shit for views, content, and whatever. It's like a variation of Clip Farm that's a bit more pathetic and a bit more unlikable because of the shit that they do. Also, thank you all for the support on the last videos. It's been great to see. This channel's growing and I really appreciate that. If you want more, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think, and let's get a bite of the video. Talk to me.
Oh,
what's going on?
Chilling, bro. And I got thousands of niggas gotta come down.
My daughter black and my son black. He talking about black people, talking about my kids. Fuck that bitch ass nigga. Call me a nigga hoe. On my mama.
All right, brother.
Call me a hoe,
say
nigga.
what you have to say.
Talking about my kids.
wow.
Go ahead, man.
When you say black people, bitch
ahead,
ass
man.
nigga, you scared now, but gonna get internet.
Yeah, he wasn't saying shit. See, this is what they don't tell you on the internet when you say things like this. If you do it in real life, or even not, people can and will press you about it. It's as simple as that. It's the same thing with if you do something stupid on the internet and your job finds out and they fucking fire your ass. It's the same shit. But I guess people aren't aware of a digital footprint.
oh wow.
It's
not looking good.
Is bro getting arrested?
Not looking good at all.
This guy's fucking Hell Hitler. Drop N-bomb.
Oh wow, they know who he is. Saying the N-word without any sort of care, being anti-Semitic and hanging around with the other anti-Semites, hammering his face.
My mom used to take these away when I was growing up because I was always bone smashing.
Excessive drug usage.
I'm not ripping back tonight, bro. My heart is beating way too fast. It's like more than normal, so.
Do you know how self-conscious you gotta be to look in the mirror and think, you know what I need? I need a hammer to the face. I need to improve myself handsome Squidward style. Like, bro, you smashing your face with a hammer because you're ugly gotta be the craziest form of fucking emo I've ever seen. It gotta be the most insane form of like fucking, I don't even know what to call it. Like, bro, smashing your face just to look better?
Oh, fuck that. I'm not doing any coke. I'll
Lighting's
just
kind of
take
weird right
some
now.
meth.
And just blatant ignorance. These are all the things that Clavicular represents, and right now he's paying for his actions on social media. If you're new to this channel and you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way. Every subscriber gained is me combating being mogged to death. Trust me, I need it bad. Now, back into the video.
Like, nigga, I got expelled from college, like, not too long ago.
Yeah, you see him saying the N-word, like, just regularly. Newsflash, this shit is not cool. It's really not. And if someone does give you the N-word pass and you are not black, that means you can only say it around them. That's their business. I don't give a shit if you say it around them. And only around them. But if you're just openly, blatantly saying it, you shouldn't be, number one, you shouldn't be saying it at all to begin with. It shouldn't even be in your vocabulary. I don't know why you need to say it. Two, it's not even cool to say this shit. Because it's been played to death, it's lame, and you just look corny. That's just simply what it is.
I thought it was fucked. It was brutal. But, like, the social media has, like, made it possible for me to actually be myself and, you know, shoot up roids, fucking, be crazy, look smacks.
A couple months ago on this channel, I at least attempted to, before the video got shaken up by YouTube's algorithm, talk about this trend that's been going on social media for years now. This trend where these new influencers, these new content creators come on, say the most outrageous things, do the most outrageous stunts.
I give a fuck about Palestine or Israel. Is Palestine gonna help me mog or what? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't think so. I don't care about anything that doesn't directly correlate with me mogging.
And it's like another level of rage baiting. It's ignorant baiting. It's these stupid people who just go over the top in order to get some sort of attention. And I wanted to talk about how it ultimately backfires. But seeing Clavicular around all these other content creators and streamers in the past month or so, he's like that creature from that Alien movie where they get the worst enemy, mix it with the second worst enemy, they do some sort of creation in a lab, and this monstrosity spews out. The problem with content creators like this is that they're not actually creating anything. No real opinions, no creativity, nothing substantive as to what they're actually doing.
Just walking around and bone smashing. Walking around. Apparently bro's doing meth too. For looks maxing purposes, he's doing meth. He's doing TRT for testosterone and stuff. He's doing just a lot of chemicals he's inserting into his body for the purposes of looking good. By the way, that I mentioned he's only 19. He looks like 25, but he's only 19. Yeah. He's aging at an accelerated rate, and this is not going to be good for the long term. But I don't know if it's in this video, but he said, I'm here to mog, I'm not here for longevity purposes. So he's quite literally killing himself just to look better in like a microsecond. It's like All Might before he deflates and he's like, shit, I'm out of time, and then he runs away. That's basically what Clavicular is doing before he deflates and looks like a fucking corpse.
Their virality and fame is based off of doing the most insane things in the world. And this isn't just insane by our standards. These are insane by even the most insane people's standards. One of the creators of these trends, Myron, even had to let his disciple Clavicular know, like, this is stupid what you're doing. And he doesn't agree with the concept.
I'm doing a double jaw surgery, which is a massively invasive, osteotomy. Do you think that that's over the top? Do you think that that's too far?
For me, it would be too far, right? I wouldn't do it.
In the last video that I talked about this, I highlighted the fact that you don't become content to be created because people are fond of you. Honestly, you become the moment, the spotlight, the highlight of the month, week, year, whatever the case may be. And that highlight illuminates a train wreck. The reason why people are having Clavicular on their platforms is because he's crashing in real time. Why? Because half of the things he does is illegal. Just recently, Clavicular got arrested and been charged with 2 counts of felony offenses. Forgery.
Look how happy he is, the thug, to be arrested. This thug is so happy to be arrested. He got a fat ass smile on his face, big grin.
Involving possession of a forged instrument and dangerous drug possession use, along with 1 misdemeanor count for a minor using a false ID to enter.
Is he being detained at the moment?
He's being placed under arrest.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Now, oftentimes we do think that these things are staged and fake, but no.
He think this shit is a game, for real. He really do. He's smiling. Yeah, I'm getting arrested right now. No, life is so great. You think this shit is a fucking game. He ain't gonna learn until life hit him with the, real quick. Sorry if that was loud, but you get the gist. Life needs to hit him with the, cause like, bro, he is not learning. He has a big grin on his face. He's not taking any of this shit seriously at all.
Has to make sure that these charges are real, and he has to make sure that everything he does is captured. Now, from what we can see, this is a serious case. When his friend live streamed at the police station, it appears that Clavicular is not allowed to leave the state of Arizona until this whole case is situated.
He can't return to the scene of the offense. He can't possess any weapons, any drugs without a valid prescription. He also cannot leave the state of Arizona. That's the big one. If he leaves the state of Arizona, he is going to catch more charges, going to be revoked on release, okay?
But for whatever reason, with these train wreck ass creators, they cannot shut the cameras off. Clavicular even tells his friends to continuously go live, not just because he's galvanizing the support of a bunch of other loser friends, but because he wants you, the audience, to see the train wreck in real time. Now, since then, he has been released from jail on a $25,000 bond, awaiting any sort of further thing to happen.
Of course he has.
To him. And you would think that Clavicular would learn some sort of lesson from this. He does have people surrounding him with the best support that he can from a legal aspect, but they're also trying to reach him on a humanistic level. Aiden Ross apparently reached out to Clavicular saying that, we're gonna get you the best lawyers and stuff like that to take care of this legal situation. But also, we don't want you to die because what you're doing is a path of self-destruction.
They're trying to make an example out of him. That's why they're saying he has to go court in 2-3
Fuck Aiden. I don't really fucking like Aiden. Aiden's a fucking loser.
weeks. So let me explain to you guys what the fuck I did. I called Clav. We're getting the best lawyers. Everybody, she's good. But Clav, I'm gonna make sure that I want you to get the help you deserve. Bro, nobody deserves to die at a young age. I just care.
That's true.
I want him to just, you know, be in a good spot.
I think it's a bad look when the other self-destructive content creators are telling you that you are being so self-destructive that they can't even attach themselves to you. Like they're actively.
Do you understand how insane that is? Aiden Ross literally has one of the worst fucking PR resumes to ever be gazed upon by human eyes. Like he is literally putrid, filthy, disgusting, dookie butt PR. But he's telling Clavicular, hey man, let's clean it up. That's how you know this shit is actually insane.
Seeking out help for you, and they're not even helping themselves. I think that's a crazy concept. So I think that everybody knows at this point that being around Clavicular means that there is going to be fire that follows. And not fire in a good way, fire in a bad way. His name is now ringing bells in people's ears because I think that a lot of people saw what happened.
He's like a hot potato. If you hold him too long, you may go down with him. But if you toss him at the right time, you catch the hype and you don't like fucking get burned for it. That's the way they're using him. They're using him as a lol change cowl of sorts, but not for LOLs, more so for, look at this. Wow, he's destroying his life in front of us. Oh my god, sugoi ne. You know, that's what we're seeing. That's all we're looking at is, hey, watch this fucking idiot destroy his life for literally no reason.
In the early portion of the 2020s with these over-the-top, exaggerated, self-destructive content creators. And whether you agree with me or not, but just listen as I name some of these names. Andrew Tate, Jack Doherty,
Loser.
Neon, Kevin Samuels, Myron, Walter, Sneeko, Aiden Ross, Rolo Tomasi, Ed Matthews. A lot of these people make up like that.
All of them are fucking losers. That's what you need to understand. When I know people like to say the saying, there's no such thing as bad publicity. All publicity is good publicity. No, that's not the case. Bad publicity, in the short term, it would get people to see your shit. It will get people to click on your fucking video or whatever, so they can be outraged. But in the long term, people get bored of that even faster than they do if you were to just do your own thing. Also, comes with brands not fucking with you. You run the risk of YouTube just fucking one day changing their guidelines and striking your shit off the face of the earth, and now you're out of an income. You run the risk of getting banned on any platform, because if you do the right wild shit, you can get banned on Kick too. So it's never really worth it. You walk a really fine line, and you're not really walking. You're ice skating on a tightrope is basically what you're doing when you do this shit where you wanna outrage people and be incendiary and edgy and cool and, oh, look how provocative I am. I just don't give a fuck, man. When you try to do that, you literally just set yourself up to be at best a lol cow, at worst unemployable, and just a loser who will do anything for money. You start shilling crypto like Andrew Tate. You start saying slurs, just reviews. You start hating your audience like Nick Fuentes, hating the party he's supposed to represent. It's never really a good idea. It's never really a good idea, man.
Pill manosphere side of the internet. Some of them, like Nick Fuentes, who I didn't mention, are anti-Semitic and have a bunch of racial stuff going on. But for what it's worth, all of them have negative connotations towards their name, even if you may not feel that way. I know the Kevin Samuels defenders are going to be in my comment section. What that means is that organizations, structures, groups, whatever, jobs, businesses are hyper vigilant of anybody and everybody that is featured on these people's streams. And that would exist 10 times for the people going forward that end up on people like Clavicular streams. So it's no surprise to me that a group of Arizona State University students got packed up from their sorority based off of being on his stream.
Got dropped.
Wait.
Every girl that was in the video, they got dropped. Like their sorority.
You're gonna get dropped too. Why are y'all there?
Like president dropped them.
With the coke?
And they have drinks they can't have drinks in any picture. They have to be like perfect.
How many people in the
Roughly probably like 15.
15? Wait, so they're kicked out of the frat?
Yeah, so they're girls.
Saying the N-word on stream. Yeah, dude, the bitch who said that is... How did Clav single-handedly ruin ASU Greek life? How did I ruin it?
So he's telling, even though he says it on the stream, cold turkey all the time, he still doesn't recommend you do it. He called it restarted. He said the bitch who said that was restarted. And I agree. You saying it is also restarted. Clavicular, whatever the fuck you want to be called. You also saying that it's fucking restarted. You Yeah.
It was your fault. You guys did retarded shit. You guys were holding cocaine up to a fucking live stream camera.
Now, these consumers of this content have their own responsibilities as far as what they do with their actions after the fact. Like, if you listen to some red pill dating advice and then took it verbatim, like those memes where the guy is like, I'm a high value man, and you took that into real life and it did not work for you, then, you know, sucks to suck on you. Like, that's totally your fault. I have no sympathy for those.
Sucks to suck on you. Pause.
Young women saying the N-word on live stream, flashing bags of cocaine at the camera, and then ultimately getting banned from their sorority. I'm surprised they haven't been kicked out of fucking school. But that does not mean that the creator...
Yeah, I'm surprised too, to be honest. I'm surprised the school didn't say, yeah, we don't want that on our name. Get the fuck out of here. Must not have been a very prestigious school, because if it was, that would have definitely happened.
Themselves doesn't have some sort of blame in the situation. These people consuming your content are chasing the same 15 minutes of fame that you are, and you're out here promoting degeneracy.
My top drugs are meth, ketamine, Adderall, steroids, peptides. I do it all.
Holy fuck! Holy shit! Brother! Like, this nigga does not want to live to see tomorrow. He just wants to be as beautiful as he can today. And then he deflates like, oh my, like I said earlier in the video, like, did you hear how many fucking drugs this guy is on? Holy shit. He's on more drugs than your average homeless person in California. Like, this guy is packed full of drugs, more so than the Epstein files is with Trump's name. It's insane.
You're like, you do streams or something?
I do TikTok and like...
No. I seen your clips before. Yeah. You were with Kai Sinai, right?
No. You know I'm not with Kai, but it's nice to meet you, man.
Oh, nice to meet you too, bro. Yeah, my bad. I'm tripping balls on ketamine right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
And so while I would like to put 100% of the blame on the people who are actually doing the actions, I can't help but to remind influencers that the word influencer means that you are influential and you are influencing people to do certain things. You gotta have a little bit more respect.
Like, I don't like subscribe to the whole... I don't subscribe to the whole notion of being a influencer. Sure, people are gonna do things that they see their favorite person do. Celebrities, whatever, content creators, whatever. I don't think that should be our responsibility to regulate what people are doing that are not ourselves or our family or friends. I really don't. And I'm not saying that that's what he's saying, but I'm saying that in a vacuum, if you influence someone to do something, ultimately it was still their choice. That's just the brass tacks of it. That's just true. That's just true.
Responsibility with your voice and your power. Otherwise, you'll have fans running up to you saying things like, I don't know, I got inspired to do coke because of you.
Thank you, bro. Awesome. But if your fans are little fucking kids, then yes, you do need to be careful. Like, if a majority of your fans are like young audiences, they are very impressionable and very fucking stupid. So they're gonna do what they see you do. And at that point, yeah, you may want to clean it up a little bit.
I love you so much, bro. I dead up going to coach because of you, bro. You're so cool. Bro. I have a bag on me, bro. Let's rip it. Let's rip it, bro.
That's the funny thing. I don't even do cocaine.
Notice how hard he...
Don't go, bro. Like, what I just said was true, but you can't be surprised when the shit happens, right? You can't be surprised. Obviously, that's a young girl who was fucking stupid and got on cocaine because she saw you doing a whole bunch of drugs, pack-a-punch level, trying to collect them all like the Infinity Stones or Pokemon, and she's on it and you're going, bro, oh my god, bro. Like, good on you for having that attitude, but you should have had that attitude, like, when you were saying you were doing this shit. Like, you would say, disclaimer, don't do this, or whatever. Like, I just find it funny that he's doing that.
Cringe Max right there. That's the thing about Clavicular. I know he's chasing the fame and doesn't really represent these things or actually mean these things. I would be honestly surprised if he was even on drugs. Every time a fan...
He definitely is. Did you see that clip where he was slurring his fucking speech? Yeah, he definitely is. He's on something.
Up to him and express some sort of similar sentiments that he has expressed on stream, he honestly looks taken aback. It was an incident where he was taking pictures with some fans inside of some sort of gift shop, and when the rabbit had the gun on him, he seemed to be perturbed.
You think we can take a screen photo?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
I bet. On the count of three. Nigga hell. 3, 2, 1. Nigga hell.
Oh my God.
Love you.
See, these are his fans. Ugly ass, loser ass, overweight, chubby ass, auntie build having ass fucking people. And I'm pretty sure they come in all colors. They're Skittles over there. They're definitely Skittles. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Caucasian Skittles in his audience, if I had to guess. I'm not saying that's like hard numbers, but if I had to guess, that's what I would say. And I'm pretty sure they all look like this. That's what I'm gonna think the average Clavicular fan looks like. Bro will never be as handsome as Clavicular. Like, cause say what you want about Clav, he is objectively handsome. He's still a piece of shit. I don't fucking like him, but he's objectively handsome. This guy will never be that. That's not coming to him. He just made me spit that because me imagining him being attractive, that don't exist. So this is the average Clav fan.
Bro, that's so crazy.
Awkward ass, no bitch getting ass fucking people. Even making your favorite streamer who says this shit was just saying it a while ago. Cringe. Call you cringe. Yikes, you hate to fucking see it.
That was like the most gay thing ever.
Cringe max to death. Crazy. Now, the unspoken part about these self-destructive streamers is that there is some sort of pushback from communities that don't fuck with what they have to say. And these people can range vastly. Clavicular got the worst of it when he was out on the strip and ultimately got pressed for saying the N-word.
My daughter black and my son black. He talking about black people, talking about my kid. Fuck that bitch ass nigga.
See? Like, bro. Black people get called violent all the time. Oh, they're overly violent. They're dangerous. You should stay away from them. Oh, no. Oh. But what they don't tell you is most of the time, we are not this way. We don't give a fuck. We're just like anybody else. We're just trying to live our lives. But somehow, we're always the ones who get dragged into shit that has nothing to do with us. We're always the ones that get scapegoated and used for clout. We're always the ones that get fucking incendiary bombed and fucking crucified for views. We're always the butt of the joke. Every single fucking time. I shit you not. It's always black people. And if it's not black people, it's some minority. So minorities everywhere feel what I'm saying on some level. Shit, maybe even poor people feel what I'm saying on some level. Because this extenuates to everything. Because this type of formula, white supremacy, whatever, it extenuates to everything. Classism, all of that. It's all a product of white supremacy. All of it. Spoiler alert, it is. But, back on topic, in a vacuum, black people love to be called violent, but they never address why that is. They never address why that black man was so violent towards this person. They never address what happened to make that black man that violent. In this case, he knows Clavicular says the N-word unapologetically. He knows Clavicular likes to fucking talk about black people in a derogatory way. I'm not saying this is the way to handle it, but I'm not saying it's not the way to handle it either. People are going to react to it in different ways. And this is why it's just the best to treat people how you want to fucking be treated. Tangent over.
I'm your nigga, hoe. You scared now, but gonna get internet. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Keep selling candy, bro. Keep selling candy.
And I found it interesting how he played.
Yeah, just all the way in the back. Keep saying candy, bro. Keep saying candy. And whispering. Not saying any N-word at all. And this is what it is. You think your streamers are so bold and brash and brave and, oh, they're my hero. They're gonna go up to a black person and say, you're a nig. No. Black dude was right in his face telling him to say it. Did he say it? No. They're not gonna do that shit in real life, just like you're not. And if you do, you're gonna get the same treatment he just got. Maybe even worse. It's just the difference is Clavicular knows when to back off. Clavicular knows when shit's about to get real. And he shuts the fuck up. You probably won't if you're a Clav fan. And my condolences to you if you do.
This situation, which kind of lets me know that he's not about this life. Every time that
he doesn't. He don't stand on shit. That's what I'm saying. Your fucking God, your guy, doesn't stand for shit. He literally just, he said it in a fucking, I think it was either a Myron or Sneeko stream. He said, bro, I don't care about any of this political shit. I'm just here to fuck bitches and get money. That's what he said. He doesn't care. He's not truly invested. And that's what I need you to understand. You may say, oh, that's so base. That's so base. I'm gonna need you to know. You're a loser. Also, you don't need to say the N-word to fuck bitches and get money.
Get into some sort of real mess, some sort of situation, he kind of tucks tails and hides behind security, or hides behind the fact that he actually doesn't like this stuff. And it's not just onlookers. His own family has criticisms about how he handles these different situations for the life that he's looking to live.
My dad said full-blown drug addict, sad. My dad said that.
Don't say that right now.
Oh, Dad, I'm making money. What the fuck do you want me to do? Extreme will give shit to the homeless or something. Look at what my mom sent me. She said, you look better here. She said I descended. You look good back then.
Yeah,
you can pull it together.
You look good with Lauren too, bro. Come on, what we doing?
My mom said, you're doing well with the looks max stuff, but you're losing credibility as your looks fade away. Refocus on that and maybe you'll get more respect and followers. Maybe you need rehab. Get help.
Damn! Parents telling you to get help and you're a drug addict and that it's fucking sad. Your dude's over there. Oh man, it's so fucking funny. No, this shit is real. Your mom and dad are telling you you're fucking disgusting.
I think there's so much to take away from those two clips. Clearly, it looks like he's affected by these things.
He should be.
In any other situation, we wouldn't give a known drug addict on camera any sort of sympathy or even airtime for that matter. And this may be the only time that I ever do this, but Clavicular looks lost. He looks like he doesn't want to be there, but he doesn't know how to get out. And it doesn't make it any better because the people—
I would say so. He only says the N-word for fucking clicks. He probably gets a little rush. Little tingle in his balls when he says nigga. He's like, oh, niggas be looking at his chat and looking at the camera and shit. He definitely is that type of guy, just like his fans are. Like that guy in the store that took a picture with him. He was like, nigga, you know, they're fucking losers, and they don't mean it. They're just saying it because they know it gets a reaction. They're saying it because they know it's incendiary. That's all it is. And Clavicular doesn't really stand on this shit. If you're gonna be racist, you gotta stand on it. You gotta only eat your culture's food. You gotta only listen to your culture's music. You gotta only interact with your culture. The second your dumb ass picks up a fucking margarita, your bitch ass plays some Jay-Z or some shit, your stupid ass fucking watches some anime, and you're racist, buddy, I got news for you. You don't stand on shit. You're just fucking a loser. You're weird. And real racist people won't accept you anyway, so you're just cooked all around. That's what it is.
Surrounding him don't give a fuck about him either, and that's clear. The woman sitting next to him as his dad texted him said, don't say that. What do you mean don't say that? That's a real thing. That's a real emotion that's happening in real time. Why do I have to hide that?
They don't know what to say to that.
In the car is discouraging his mother's advice to him, saying that he looks like he's changed. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Clavicular literally looks like he's been changing. He's taking this looks maxing thing to a whole different level and is even dabbling with more drugs and now cosmetic surgeries to get it done. People are claiming that he's literally withering away.
It's really funny how Clavicular is shocked that his fan base is full of a bunch of losers and cringy people, because I just saw an interaction between him and some of his fans, and his fans came up to him saying like all this racist stuff to the camera or whatever. And Clav was getting annoyed. He was like, bro, you're so cringy, like stop saying that. And it's like, dude, who do you think your fans are? This is what you built.
Exactly. You built this audience. Just like Nick Fuentes. You can find a clip of Nick Fuentes having super chat. He's like, oh my god, fucking krill your shelf. Kill yourself, basically, is what he was saying in Minecraft. He was saying, krill your shelf. Oh my god, you're a fucking loser. Stop fucking sending these super chats. Oh my god, I'm so fucking annoyed with you guys. Krill your shelf. Fuck you. Fuck off. And they were literally saying positive things. But they were saying racist things. And Nick Fuentes was just annoyed because he doesn't actually stand on this shit either. His last name is Fuentes. Bro's Mexican. He doesn't stand on this shit. All of this shit is a farce. It's a grift. It's fake. It's fake. I knew it. Just like some Illuminati said, this shit is fake. Now, back to Clav. I don't know why it's such a culture shock that his fans are cringy. He literally does this shit on stream. That's him. He's the guy. Fascinating.
Also funny because I know for a fact Clavicular would describe those two guys using every name under the sun to say how ugly they are.
So the streets say that Clavicular has been withering away. Apparently, like, he's responded to the withering allegations and he's like, nah, it's not happening. But basically what other people are saying is he's taken so many substances, like, so consistently that it's, you know, it's doing it to him.
I knew Clavicular was done when he was in the gym with somebody just Yap, yap, yap. This is when I knew he was a kid. He talking about, I've taken 20 milligrams of ratatouille. Now they talking about he falling apart. Yeah, bro, he putting all kinds of chemicals in his butt.
And they're like, oh, I'm not surprised, I'm not surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised. What's interesting about that concept to me is like, as a looks maxer, wouldn't longevity be part of the things you look for? Like, wouldn't it like, oh, if I do this substance now, like it would make me look a certain way now, but later it might blah, blah, blah.
The reality is that Clavicular is in for a rude awakening. His reputation is catching up to him. He's beginning to realize that his actions do have real world consequences. And the only thing that he can fill these different voids in his life with are more drugs and more insane content. In the last clip, the guy was trying to figure out how this happened so fast, but I think oftentimes because stuff is sensationalized on the internet and we're desensitized to different concepts, all the people that were doing the outrageous content and self-destructive content for the past couple of years, we know for a fact that this stuff is detrimental to people's lives. So
So in short, this shit is never fucking worth it, guys. I need you to understand. It's never worth it at all, ever. You're not gonna get anywhere trying to do this. I must stress this to you if you are aspiring to be like these guys for some god-awful reason. With all that being said, 1,000 thanks for watching. Have a better day than me.